Well, hello everyone, Bob Jennings here for TaxSpeaker. We have a special video this week as a result of the new Schedules K2 and K3 debacle that IRS has foisted upon small business throughout the United States. I sent a special newsletter last week alerting you to the issue. We've had many requests for a solution to these issues on this new Schedules K2 and K3. So I thought I'd do a very quick video, no continuing education, no charge, it's free. This is something we normally provide to our Q&A subscribers. You can find that at taxspeaker.com. But I wanted to make this as a public service to all professionals. Feel free to share this with anyone. My name is Bob Jennings. I'm a 40-plus year experienced CPA. I do still have a small practice. I'm president and founder of TaxSpeaker. We've been doing continuing education for right at 40 years to over 100,000 tax professionals around the country. Let's get into this problem and into the solutions. Back in June of last year, as a result of a congressional mandate to go after money laundering and foreign activities, Congress ordered IRS to come up with some solutions. IRS came up with a new forms, Schedules K2 and Schedules K3, that will apply to the 1120S and to the 1065. All right, so filers of these forms. And it's disclosures of information needed. The K2 is at the entity level. The K3 goes to each owner. It's disclosures of information needed for Congress to know about foreign activities and money laundering. So the forms were released back in June. At the end of June of 2021, the IRS came out with suggested draft instructions to the forms. We read the instructions. We realized that 99% of small businesses in America were unaffected by these new forms because they didn't have any foreign activity. Your average body shop, restaurant, retail store, service business, we don't have foreign activities, so we kind of ignored these requirements until 2 weeks ago. On January 18th, the IRS released new instructions that state if the S-Corp or partnership has no foreign activity, then they don't have to do these schedules unless the individual owners of those S-corporations and partnerships have foreign activity. Now, right now, you're thinking, well, how am I supposed to know that? Well, we'll give you that solution in a couple of minutes, but let's look at the big picture. If the owners of an S-Corp or the owners of a partnership or LLC have foreign activity, including a foreign tax credit, where they fill out Form 1116, then we have to fill out at the entity level these schedules. Again, their purpose was to reduce money laundering, to report information, to make sure the individuals and businesses report foreign activities. So the two forms, Schedule K2 is a 19-page, incredibly demanding form filled out by and for the entity to provide Congress with foreign information. Most of your clients won't really have anything on there to speak of, but that's what it's for. Schedule K3 is a 20-page form that must be provided individually to each shareholder or partner or member, and it requires an incredible amount of information as well. All right, so there's the forms. How am I supposed to comply with this? Well, we'll get there. First, we also need to remember, if you don't want to fill this out, man, you are in big trouble. Why? There's a penalty updated by reading the instructions to $280 per each K2 and $280 per each K3. Now think about it. If I have 5 partners in a partnership, that's $1,400 plus $280. I got a $1,680 penalty for filling out an incorrect form, an incomplete form, or not even providing the form. And if it's determined to be an intentional disregard, make that penalty $570 times each one of those. However, here's the supposed good news. The IRS came out with Notice 2021-39 that says, if you or I have made a good faith effort to comply, then the penalty will not apply. Okay. All right. Now, here's what you got to do. First, does your partnership or S-Corp have foreign activity? 99% of us are going to say no. Wash my hands, I'm done. Not so fast. Why? this is a two-part question. First, does the partnership or S-Corp have foreign activities? If your answer is no, good, you're okay there. Second, do the individual partners or shareholders have foreign activity on their personal 1040 that would require them to fill out Form 1116 or other foreign reporting information? Now I ask you, how are you supposed to determine this? How am I supposed to know that every partner in a partnership, that I don't do their return, how am I supposed to know that they got foreign activity? Well, the presumption is they do, meaning you got to fill out the Schedule K2 and K3. The presumption is, without knowledge that the client has no foreign activity, that the shareholder or partner has no foreign activity, without my preparer knowledge at the entity level, that the individual partners or shareholders are exempt from filling out the 1116, without that knowledge, I got to fill out the K2 and K3. But said another way, if I know that the individual partners or shareholders are exempt from filling out the 1116, and I know that the partnership or S-Corp itself has no foreign activity, then I don't have to fill out the K2 and K3. All right, so it's two parts. Part one, does the entity have foreign activity? 99% of us are going to say no. Part two, do the individual owners have to fill out an 1116 foreign tax credit? If the individual shareholder or partner, by the way, is exempt because they have foreign tax credit, but it's coming through a mutual fund and they're exempt, fine. Then you don't have to fill out the forms if you get such a statement. The question two is, do you have to fill out an 1116, Madam Shareholder, Mr. Partner? Do you have to fill it out? And if the answer is no, and the partnership or S-Corp answer is no, you don't have to fill out the form. Said another way, if the answer to any of them is yes, or you don't get the answer is yes, you got to fill out the form. I'm going to give you 4 solutions. Solution number 1, wait until midsummer. You see, here's the next problem. Not only do we have this incredibly complex form, I've looked, I use UltraTax, one of our other speakers use CCH Access. The screen input's going to take me hours just to put in the screen, and then the IRS is not going to accept these as electronic filing until the end of March for partnerships and sometime in June for S-Corps. All right, so number 1, I could wait until midsummer and then e-file the return with a K2 and a K3 for every client. It's not real practical. The client fees go up. Very few of our clients will actually have foreign activity, but there's one solution. I don't think it's the best one. I think it's the worst one. All right, number 2, you go ahead and file a 1065 and the 1120S now, but you file them via paper. Just because the IRS will not accept e-file, you are allowed to paper file. The problem here again is I got to fill out the K2 and the K3 if I'm going to send this in via paper. All right, so I don't think that's a real popular requirement because, again, 99% of our clients don't have foreign activity. But unless I'm willing to talk to the individuals, I got to fill out the K2 and K3. There is a third option. Go ahead and e-file now and attach the K2 and the K3s as a PDF to the e-file. Again, this presumes I have to fill out these voluminous schedules that don't really apply. So the fee has to go up incredibly. Solution 4. Don't file the K2. Don't file the K3. Utilize the safe harbor by getting a statement from every partner, every member, every shareholder, whereby they say to you that they're exempt from filling out the 1116. Again, we had 2 questions. Does the partnership or S-Corp have foreign activities? No. Do the shareholders have to fill out Form 1116? Do they have a foreign tax credit that they have to fill it out? If the shareholder says yes, I got to fill out the schedules. If the shareholders say no, I don't have to fill out the schedules. If the shareholder doesn't answer, then I have to fill out the schedule. Solution, get the shareholders to give you a statement saying no. My last slide. Here is my suggested solution utilizing statement 4. I don't want to fill out that form. You don't want to fill out that form. IRS has lost their mind on this form. So let's solve it and use the safe harbor. I need the owner's name and their social security number. I need the name of the partnership and the federal ID number. My first paragraph just tells them, I gotta fill out these forms and your fee's gonna go up dramatically. But I also tell them the forms are not required if A, the partnership has no foreign activities, I've heard that before, and B, the individual owners are exempt from filing the 1116. All right, I've laid it out to the clients. I gotta file the form. I gotta file the form. If you got foreign activities at the entity level, or you gotta fill out the 1116 at the 1040. All right, however, second paragraph, if the client does not acknowledge they are exempt, then I got to fill out the form. I'm just giving them the rules. And their fee's going to go up dramatically. And then I give them the safe harbor. Notice 2021-39 allows us to rely on a good faith safe harbor of you, Madam Client, your statement that you do not personally have to file the 1116 with your 2021 return. If you're not required to file the 1116 with your 2021 individual return, please sign below. Feel free to reproduce this and give it to all the other owners, because I need one of these for every stinking owner of every S-Corp and every partnership in America. Without it, I got to fill out the K2 and K3. And then at the bottom, I want them to sign it. Why? That protects me. It protects the partnership or the S corporation under the safe harbor rules of Notice 2021-39. It adds a layer of pain in the rear factor for all of us, but it beats the heck out of doing Schedules K2 and K3. I hope this short recording has been worthwhile for all of you. We'd love to see you at one of our classes. See us at TaxSpeaker.com. We speak in about 40 states around the country. I'm Bob Jennings. I'm president of TaxSpeaker. Thank you so much. I apologize for the interruption here in tax season, but I hope to see you again this fall. Till then, for all of us here at TaxSpeaker, talk to you soon.